Yeah, hi Maria. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Um,
Will anyone
so, what's the
else?
agenda for the meeting?
So for today, I'm just going to check in with your team progress, and then I'm going to talk a little about the presentation and our schedule until the symposium. Basically that.
Right, that's nice.
Okay. Wonder if anyone else is joining. Your team 23 was it?
Yeah, that's correct. That's good. So, about your team progress, let me apprise you of it. So, we have put together our ideas, uh, and about the presentations, most uh, probably we'll be ready with some part of it by tomorrow. Uh, Today, we have a meeting, team meeting,
Okay.
where we'll be discussing ideas and how to put that into, say, presentation format. That's what we are
Okay.
going to do today.
So what time is your meeting?
It will be, say, around 5 hours from now.
Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Right. Yeah. So I'll ask if. So you joined. When did you join X Culture before?
Yeah, it was like 2017,
Okay.
actually 2018 project. But
Okay.
for that, we had to go through some tests and apply for it in 2017.
You had a test.
So, yeah. And then I went to Machirappa
That's good.
for the symposium. So it was a nice experience over there, and I'm looking forward to Calgary as well. I suppose you are traveling to Calgary next week, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Start.
I'll be in Calgary. I will fly on Monday because ambassadors are required to be there a week before the symposium
Yeah,
starts because you have to prepare the venue and stuff like that. So that's nice. So for your ex culture, is it like compulsory for you to do it?
no, it isn't. It was actually interest from my side that actually drew me towards sex culture. I'm interested in international business. We
Mm-hmm.
had a subject at our master's program. So that's how I was introduced to X culture. And I took up this project and completed it successfully. And it was a great experience, and it actually drew me towards the next steps and next levels of X culture. And that's how I have been doing the things.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
coaching program, the administration assistant, and now the second project, and so on. I hope to get more and more out of X culture, and also give my best towards the new students that are coming up, as well as new tracks that are developing. Like I have also participated in consulting part of it. Are you a part of consulting group,
Yeah,
X
yeah.
culture
I'm in
consulting?
the Tim added me to the consulting group. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that.
At least it started, and I'm okay with it. Actually, it will be a freelance kind of a thing, right? So
Yeah,
it will take some time to start, that's for sure.
yeah.
And consulting is such a thing that you have to have that kind of reputation that is built over some time. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
it takes some time.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm in my office. Uh, uh, I don't know if you can see it. Like this is a cabin I'm in, and currently office hours are on. I
Okay.
took some time out of it.
What time is it there?
It's like 5:45.
You're
5:46 p.m.
okay. Well, you're going to get off work soon, I assume. Well,
I
where do
think
you work?
it will take 2 more hours. Yeah,
4 hours.
Liz is here, I guess.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking some time from your office hour to talk to me.
Yeah,
Where do you work
sure, sure.
again?
Yeah, it's a market intelligence and consulting kind of firm,
Uh-huh.
serving to about 80% of Fortune 2000 companies. We have been
Oh.
associated with about more than 80% of Fortune 2000 companies. Most of the clients spread across the world. B2B kind of a thing,
Mm-hmm.
no B2C. So basically, we partner with partner companies and help them strategize about their future decisions and future steps in their businesses, business
Uh,
expansion. So it's a nice experience over here as well.
okay. So
Yeah. Hi,
you're
Lisa.
Lisa
Yeah, yeah.
disappeared.
Please go ahead.
So you're a B2C consultant. That's interesting.
B2B, actually,
B2B.
B2B, no B2C.
B2B is actually more interesting in my opinion.
Although we do have some customers, some clients which are into B2C businesses.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
so usually what we deal with is B2B2B,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
there are some B2B2C
Well,
that we are dealing with.
whether the client is B2B or B2C, in my opinion,
Mhm.
it's um it's sort of their problem. For me, it's like
Ah,
I don't want to deal with individuals. I prefer dealing with business.
yeah.
You know what?
So I suppose you two are in B2B accounting part of it, like Big
Yeah,
Four, is it?
I'm not in Big Four
Yeah,
right now.
something like that. And
Yeah, but something like that. Yeah, I work in an accounting firm, but now I'm trying to focus more on taxation. But honestly, in finance world, it's just there's too much dirty work going on. But I guess that's what makes
I know.
I guess that's what makes it interesting because like if people ask me what I do, I have like stories to tell them. Oh yeah, my company bred the government and my company has a shell company in this tax haven islands and things like that. Like basically I can like
Oh, yeah, yeah,
tell them
yeah,
like
yeah,
interesting
yeah.
stories. Oh,
You just have to be careful that you don't end up getting entangled into any mess. That's something you have to be vigilant about, right?
yeah, but I'm not the one doing it. I'm just the one um,
Watching it.
watching it, sort of. Yeah, I mean, I just know, but that's all. I mean, the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
on me.
The amount of transactions that go on in business world that are not recorded per se is much more bigger than what is recorded. You might know this.
Yes. Oh my God,
So
that's
yeah,
why when you audit a firm, it's important. It's important to know people inside because like when you ask questions and usually they will give you information without knowing that those information is actually a secret.
it happens. It happens.
Yeah, because like there's one client, right? I asked her like, oh, so what do you do in the company? And she's like one of the staff, and then she's like, oh, I deal with foreign investment, but then like in the accounting, there is no foreign investment, and I'm like, wait, something is not right.
You got her actually.
Yeah, and she didn't know that it's supposed to be a secret.
Yeah,
They
it
hide
happens.
it
Yeah.
because they don't want to pay tax, basically. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Taxation is always something you have to deal with, like how to find a way around, how to dodge them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a big
yeah,
one.
yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Are you going to look for any other kind of opportunities like apart from X culture, uh,
Apart from
over in
agriculture.
the Calgary, in Calgary,
I'm not
like
sure.
hiking or something.
Oh, you mean traveling?
Yeah,
Like traveling part? Yeah, yeah.
apart.
They have really nice nature, but the thing is like to see the nature, you need to have a car, and I still don't know who I can go with. And but the city itself is actually quite interesting. I actually checked TripAdvisor, and they have like brewery, like a beer factory, and they offer tours. So I think that's interesting. That's something to look. And they have a really apparently quite famous music museum. I think that would be interesting as well. You're muted. I cannot hear you.
It got automatically muted. I don't know. Huh? So about the breweries, I heard that there are quite a few breweries around in Calgary because many businesses are moving into brewing business.
Yeah,
Since oil has been on the slump,
yeah, yeah,
they are
yeah.
moving into this. So that's how it has been. And about the music museum, Calgary Municipality Challenge, actually, I'm working on it. So that I came to know there that this music museum, apart from that, some libraries that have come up in the area
Yeah,
that
yeah,
have
yeah.
drawn quite so many people. So that's interesting. Yeah, hi Emily. So
Hey,
my teammate
Emily.
Hi,
Emily
I'm
is here.
so sorry. I had my alarm set for 2 hours ago and I just woke up.
It's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Did you
Okay.
have fun last night?
Oh, I went to bed at like 9 or
Oh,
10.
okay. You two are going to have a team meeting in 5 hours.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm awake now.
that's good. So yeah, we were. I was just with Pius. I was just talking what to do in Calgary, and basically, yeah, because there's a lot of things to see, not only in the nature, because you need a car for that, and there's just a lot of things to see in the city. It's pretty cool. Uh,
Both in temperature sense and hip sense, I suppose.
yeah, yeah, and we were just
It's
talking about
cool.
how it used to be an oil city, and then because the oil market slumped, so they're trying to diversify their business model because they're currently in recession, which is, I guess, kind of good. So the currency is cheaper, so I can buy more Canadian dollar.
Is it now cheaper than somewhat earlier?
Well, this
Canadian dollar?
year, this year the dollar is kind of moving sideways, so it's just like up and down. But then like it's not really moving up or really down. But if you look at the yearly chart, it's kind of going down. Yeah. But this year it's
Okay.
not down, just sideways.
Okay. Because I'm yet to get any currency. So I was thinking, should
Yeah,
I get
me
it
too.
now or maybe wait for it?
Yeah.
Any idea how much should we carry? How much should be sufficient?
I think Tracy asked the same question in the group.
Okay. Was
uh,
there any answer or any suggestion?
well, just consider it this way, like, because for a week during the symposium, I think your breakfast and lunches will be covered. What's wrong with Emily?
Hmm.
I'm fine. I'm just thinking. No, I'm thinking of like, because oh, that's my
Oh,
cat.
that's a really cute cat. Why is it showing its ass to us?
It doesn't know that there's a camera around.
Yeah, or maybe it knows.
Is
Do
it,
it on purpose.
what breed is that?
He's a Siberian cat.
Uh,
He's actually allergy
Okay,
free.
nice.
you're allergy
Okay.
free. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah,
He
cool.
doesn't have the dander in his saliva that people are allergic to.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That's cool.
I guess even cat hair is something that people are allergic to.
If you get it in your eyes, yes, it's
Mhm.
he sometimes likes to sleep on your pillows. But
Oh.
for the
They're
most
like
I think 97% of people that are allergic to cats are allergic to is actually it's an enzyme in their spit.
okay.
But his breed doesn't have that, so
Oh, okay. Breed
That's interesting.
specific for you.
yeah.
Right. So, anyways, but the money. So basically, most of your breakfast and lunches will be covered. So if you want to get dinner, get money for that, and your transportation and your amenities, basically. But personally, when I travel overseas, usually I just bring I just find the living wage of that city, not the country, but that city, that particular city. And if, for instance, the living wage is, I don't know, so if you find like a monthly living wage data, you can just like divide that by 30 and then times the amount of days you're staying. I think that should be enough. But this amount should exclude your accommodation. It's basically just for your like,
Right,
living and transport.
right. So have you figured it out for Calgary?
Yeah, I actually just exchanged money yesterday and today, just in case I need more. But yeah,
Okay,
but I'm
so
staying there for like 2 weeks. So.
2 weeks excess. Right. So would you like to share that amount? Maybe I can calculate for mine.
Yeah, well, it depends how long you're staying.
That would be around 7 days,
A week,
7 or 8 days.
7 or 8 days. I think 1,000 would be more than enough.
Okay.
But if it turns out that it's not enough, don't blame me. It's just how much I
No,
would.
I just need some kind of approximation that would be enough for me.
Well, a
Approximate
1,000
amount,
should
so
be
I
more
can.
than enough in my opinion. But I don't know.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
never been to
Yeah.
Calgary. So
Sure. Thanks for that. Anyways,
yeah.
I've just been doing odd jobs
so
around trying to earn as much extra cash as I can at this point.
What?
exactly.
Yeah.
I've been doing odd jobs for
Oh.
pressure washing houses, which sucks.
Oh, but you're going to get
Finance.
some nice experience in Calgary, I suppose.
Yeah. Or jobs
I'm
of
getting close
finance.
to 1,000 that I've earned for it, so hopefully I'll be there by the weekend.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm actually using up all my savings for this thing. I hope to save later on as well. But till now, I have used up all my savings. Like
Oh
in the
no.
next thing, I'll be using up all my savings
Well.
because of we have student loans that are going on, educational
Oh.
expenses that is also there. So that's why savings are not much. So whatever savings I had, I'm using it up for Calgary experience.
Same story here actually. But
Yeah, student loans really drain you.
yeah,
Education loans. Yeah.
you're in debt even after you graduate or you have a job.
I'm still in that 6-month
Right.
period before they start.
Oh no.
Okay. Good for you. You don't have that kind of things
So
on your
she
mind
could
right
keep all
now.
her odd jobs money for the Calgary Symposium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well.
okay, gals, I got to drop off now. I have to go back to my work.
Oh
Okay, you
no.
continue with your discussion.
Okay. Well. Okay. Fine. Um. You can
Okay.
just ask Emily anyway what I was going to talk about.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
Girl talk will be there. So I
later.
leave you two girls together. Bye
Okay.
All right. See you later. Bye.
bye.
Bye. So basically what I was trying to talk about today, I got distracted by Basically, I just got informed by the professor that for the presentation, you don't actually have to use PowerPoint. Actually, they don't encourage PowerPoint because just
Okay.
because everyone uses PowerPoint, so they might find it boring. So if it's possible, use a visual presentation. I don't know if you can make a model or a prototype, but try not to use PowerPoint. But even if you use PowerPoint, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's fine, like so for this week until like mid next week, I would say, you're supposed to finish your draft presentation already, and then like and this is where ambassadors are actually here. We are supposed to give you feedback. So if you need feedback with your draft or your presentation, just like send it to us and things like that. And before you present to the company, you're supposed to send an electronic copy to us so we can forward it to the client before you present.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Right.
yeah.
I feel like my group's a little behind,
Why?
but like we have ideas, we just haven't really coordinated them into a presentation.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of all over the place. Let me pull up the notes that we have.
Okay. You have like a week to finish your draft. Oh, and if you have questions for the client, you can send it to me, and then I think the professors will try to get the answer from the client, but they cannot promise anything. But the idea is like to have a draft like before the symposium, so like a basic idea, and then like, well, not basic idea, but just have an idea already, and then like so during the symposium, if you still have stuff you don't understand or still want to ask, you can just ask the client directly during the symposium, so you can sort of like finalize your ideas there.
Okay. Yeah, one of my thoughts that I don't know, the rest of the group wasn't super crazy about, but I'm still trying to talk them into it, is one of those, have you seen the automatic parking garages?
Yeah.
I think that would be cool because it says in the document that there's a lot of, there are several areas that are just taking up too much space in parking.
Okay. So like
I thought if you could, like, if you take one of those areas and build up one of those parking garages, because you can fit so many more cars in them,
okay.
that it would free up a bunch more space, and then we could put in.
So like an automatic parking space. Are there like other cities that have a similar like parking building?
Yeah, there's several. They're Yepe's biggest problem, because he has one in where he's from.
Okay.
He said it's really cool. It's just very expensive to build.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about the cost, they say.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking of. That when they brought that up in the presentation, I was thinking, oh well, maybe we can still do it.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So if you have like a city that has it already, so you might have like, you might be able to find that city's city plan and just see how it works to build one. So it's sort of to support your idea, so the client is more convinced that it's feasible to build and could possibly add value to their property, because like I think they really care. That's what they primarily care about, like whether their investment can raise the property price there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I was reading a lot about the value of art in the city.
Yeah.
Just like in murals and statues and stuff. And I know they have a few things, but I think that they could build that up more.
Okay.
Um,
Like the big head. I think that's the most famous one. like it came out on TripAdvisor.
yeah, I was reading about the. I went onto the new central library.
Mm-hmm.
They have a whole section that's dedicated to indigenous placemaking.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Interesting.
thought maybe they could, and they've done a lot with that in the library itself. And I thought maybe using that kind of in the city
Mm-hmm.
in areas would be cool.
So moving the exhibit from the library to the city,
Or I think more expanding than moving.
ah,
'Cause they have a giant buffalo with a bunch of words in the languages from the tribes that were part of the 7 treaties that helped form Calgary,
okay.
or helped form the treaty between the indigenous people and settlers. And that was really cool. And they were talking about how that just kind of unifies people and maybe
I mean,
doing
that's
something.
really cool that they care about the indigenous people, I guess.
Yeah.
And okay, interesting is, do you know why Calgary? Is Buffalo like sort of like their icon or something?
I don't think so. I know that they're um I think it's kind of just in that whole middle area of North America has
Okay.
just kind of there were so many buffalo, and I think it was just kind of a thing that it was very close to different indigenous populations, and I know a lot of them were nomadic and followed
Mm-hmm.
the buffalo when they would roam. I'm more familiar with their stuff in North America, but I know they were or are very common in kind of the North Dakota over to Montana area, which is uh, directly south of the border from Calgary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because like the University of Calgary also use buffalo as their mascot, and because like when so I'm wondering if it's because of the stampede. So probably that's the that's the reason that makes most sense, that probably that because there's a lot of buffaloes there. Because I'm thinking either that or because it's like the financial center. Because in a finance market, if the finance market is going well, they call it, they signify it with a bull.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sort of, yeah. So that's why in Wall Street they have a giant
Yeah.
bull statue and things like that. Yeah. So I was like wondering if it's either that or, but I guess not.
I don't know. I'll have to look more into it or look into it more.
Usually, if it's if it's to symbolize a good financial prospect, usually there is a lot of banks around it. So like if you go to a city, not only in America or North America actually, but even in China, like there, when you go to the cities in China and you visit their financial centers, you can find like buffaloes and like statues of bulls as well. It just means like that's the financial center. and so you can find like banks and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. When are you arriving again in Calgary?
I have there's 4 girls from my school going, and
Okay.
so I'm going with 2 of them the week before. So we're leaving this coming Monday, and we're going to Montreal and Toronto.
Okay, that's the
And
other
then,
end.
and then we're going to Calgary. We're going to be there. We're arriving on the 13th.
13.
And then we'll be there. And then my roommate from college is going to meet us there. I think she's arriving on the 13th as well.
Okay.
Um,
The roommate who did rowing with you.
yeah.
Okay.
She's actually, I'm so excited and proud for her, but she's moving to Brazil in September and starting Olympic trials.
Wow.
I'm really excited for her.
That's really cool.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, she definitely make your university proud. And you proud.
Yeah. We found out, my mom was like, oh man, how are we going to pay to get to Tokyo now?
Why?
Because the Olympics are in Tokyo, so.
Oh, you wanna watch her compete?
Yeah.
Tokyo, is it next year if I'm not wrong?
Yeah, next year.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. It's been a while since I go to Tokyo as well.
Yeah. It's somewhere I definitely want to go to. My mom lived in Japan for 6 years, so
Okay.
she speaks Japanese now when she's had a couple drinks, but she's nervous speaking it now.
That's probably a funny thing to watch. Like she's just randomly speaking Japanese, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, some of my friends are like that as well when they're drunk. Like they just suddenly like speaking random languages, and we were like, wait, what? Like, because at one moment you understood what they're saying, and then suddenly, what?
Yeah. Fede, my roommate, speaks 7 or 8 languages.
Wow.
So it's just from one minute to another, because she has friends from all over the world, from rowing and from school. So it's just, she can be on the phone and she might be speaking Spanish or Italian or French or Portuguese or Greek.
Okay. Oh, your roommate is so talented.
She's not human, I swear.
Oh my god. I don't know if I can do that. Like switching language like that is not easy. But alcohol does make you more fluent in another language if you're not native language. It's scientifically proven.
I can get by in Spanish and Italian because her parents, they came for our graduation and they don't speak any English.
Oh, okay.
So I did my best to learn enough to be conversational.
I'm pretty sure they appreciate your effort.
Yeah.
You're learning just to talk to them.
Yeah.
So her parents are from Italy or something?
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah. And then her boyfriend she's from Italy as well, but her boyfriend's from Brazil. And
okay.
So they both learned each other's languages because her boyfriend he's doing a summer research at MIT and he's going to be an astronaut, and
wow.
He's the smartest person I know. So they're a power couple.
Your roommate is crazy, and she's going to Calgary, but she's not in the same challenge, right?
No, yeah, she's in the Lake Louise Challenge,
Like
I
Louise.
believe.
Okay. I was actually the ambassador for Lake Louise, but then like Madalena told me to move to municipality, and I'm like, okay, fine. Yes, that's cool. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. This is going to be so much fun.
You're going to Montreal first.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've heard from a lot of people it's one of their favorite cities. And that it's just so unique and
because it's French.
yeah.
Mark. French. Yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of people say that they're not real French; they're Montreal. So I'm like, okay. But they don't sound different to me. Might be soft people. Well, your cat is cozy.
Yeah. He's got his spot. He likes to sit there because he can see out the window and go outside.
Mm-hmm.
But it's too hot for him right now.
In Florida.
Yeah. He's getting his haircut on the 11th, but
Interesting. Your team is actually like the only team that actually consistently like watch the webinars every week. And like what? That's good. But yeah, it would be so fun. It would be so much fun.
yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess like people are still too hangover or something at this time because like someone actually said to me that the usual webinar time is too late for her, so I tried to move it earlier. So, but I guess it's not. Yeah. So,
Well, normally I'm up by 6 at the latest.
okay.
So,
Well,
but today was just a.
because holiday.
I don't know. It was just I could not wake up.
Okay. Well,
But.
thank you anyway. Wow. Oh my God. Well, thank you anyway for making it at least. I only have 1 minute left. So.
Okay. All right.
All right.
No.
Can talk later on WhatsApp anyway.
Okay. All right.
All right. See you and
See you later.
have fun with your meeting. Bye.
Bye.